guys, it's Miss Baxter here. Today we're going to be talking about planning. Well, first we're going to write our thesis statement, and then we're going to plan out our expository piece. And I'm going to remind you first of what we did. I know it was back in January when we took these notes, but I just kind of want you to go through listen to this video and then go through your notes and kind of follow along. So to kind of get our brains refreshed. But what we did back in January was we said our thesis was the importance, or why is it important to have a good friend? And then if you remember how I told you to come up with your thesis statement, that's like the hardest part sometimes. It's just to take that question and turn it into a statement. And we did that. We said the importance of having a good friend. And we did what's called OCTO surgery. Remember that? So you have this big circle. You write your thesis in the center. And then these lines out here are different reasons that you just brainstorm. Okay. And this is what we did. So kind of just wanted to show you that to remind you. And then also, I really want you to go back in your notes. And it was on January 14th is when we did it. Okay. And I want you to look through here. So let's review this. The importance of having a good friend. All right. Your thesis. Flip the prompt for strong thesis statements. A good friend is important to have because blank and blank. All right. So there's our thesis. And we want at least 2 reasons. All right. So now for the OCTO, O means omit. You can remove any ideas that don't make sense or are weak. After you've listed all your ideas out, scratch off ones that don't make sense or they're just weak. Weak means you cannot support them with more than 1 sentence. C is combine. You put similar ideas together that make a stronger reason or idea. T is toss. You set aside any ideas that you don't need, but maybe you might want to go back to it if you need it. And finally, OCTO, organize. Put 2 reasons in the order you want them in your thesis. Okay? So we finally said a good friend is important to you to have because they support you and they can respect you. So we're going to try this today with our current topic. And you should have in front of you a piece of paper that looks like this. Okay? Here's our prompt. Is it ever okay to break the rules? Well, how did we say that we're supposed to rewrite our prompt into a thesis? Yeah, just restate the question, okay, into a sentence and give 2 reasons. All right, so here we'll say breaking the rules. My pen's not running to work. Come on, pen. All right, well, let's just keep talking real quick while I find a pen that works. Breaking the rules. Let's see if we like this one. Breaking the rules can be okay sometimes because blank and blank. Or it is okay to break the rules when. Which one do you like best? All right, I'm going to write these on a separate sheet of paper first. That way we have a couple to choose from. You have a couple to choose from in your thesis, for your thesis. So, come on. It's not my lucky day. It's a new pen, so got to get the little rubber tip off. It is okay to break the rules because and blank. Almost wrote blank. That's one thesis that we could try. Come on. Focus back in. Or we can try breaking the rules is acceptable. Ooh. At times, because blank. All right. And this is where we're going to take one of those thoughts that we're going to brainstorm, all right, and put them in these lines, one or two, depending on which thesis statements you choose, okay? So going back to our sheet, in the center, I want you to take which thesis statement you like and put it in here. I'll choose the first one, or the second one, breaking the rules is acceptable when, at times. Because, and then period. All right, so there's my thesis. I've already got my thesis now. Well, most of it. All right, so now I just need to brainstorm some ideas about why is it ever okay to break the rules. So how about the first one that comes to my mind is emergency situations. Emergency situations. What would be an emergency situation to break a rule? Think about that. So what immediately comes to my mind is I'm walking through a parking lot and I see it's middle of summer and I see a car, the windows rolled up, and a dog inside. Okay. This happens a lot, right? Do you know that it's actually legal, but most of you didn't know this, to break that stranger's car window to rescue that dog? Okay. But typically you would think that's breaking the rules. But it's actually okay. So emergency situation, that would be an emergency situation. And I just gave you a scenario to back up that. What else? When is it ever okay to break the rules? All right. And this is what you're doing. You're going to be filling in your OCTO surgery. Come up with ideas. All right. You're going to list out, it doesn't have to be all of these, just several ideas of why you think it's okay to break the rules. And then I want you to go back to your notes from that day. And if you don't have them, you can refer back to this. Okay. And pause this video if you need to. But then I want you to do the omit, remove any ideas that don't make sense or they're weak, combine, toss, and organize. Okay? And that's what your assignment is for today. If you have any questions, just raise your hand. I'd be happy to come around and help you. Bye.